Laps by Sarah Morris. The gray concrete slaps against his feet. Biting cold jolts his nerves awake. His breath leaves vaporous puffs as frigid air burns his lungs. He pauses to stretch, hazel eyes watching. Steam hover above pale turquoise. A sudden dive sends him into an alternate universe, a world where he can fly. His powerful strokes break eerie silence, reverberating through the open courtyard, bouncing between worlds. Firm hands slice through the icy water, churning smooth blue into frothy white. His lips barely raise above the surface, hastily inhaling crisp morning air. Reluctant to disturb his flight, broad shoulders blaze a trail, legs following in a perfect form, as his feet create a splashy wake. Blue surrounds his body, holding up and holding down at the same time. Water is his friend, it is his greatest foe. The style of the poem I just read is a narrative poem. The language used in this poem is mostly figurative. It uses a lot of metaphors like a sudden dive sends him into an alternate universe and blue surrounds his body. The poem also had a personification that I really liked, which was water is his friend, it is his greatest foe. I really like this personification because when reading the poem you can feel the necessity of the swimmer to go even faster every time, and I can compare that to my life because it is something I feel every time I am swimming in a race. This poem explains us the feeling every swimmer has before jumping into a pool, when you are swimming in the pool, and when you finish swimming. I would say the main theme of the poem would be the feeling swimmers get when they are in swimming races. I say this is the theme because in training you usually don't jump off blocks, just in races. Also, it describes the swimmer's strokes as powerful and his hands slicing through the water. You can only feel that way when you are going really fast. I know this because that is how I feel whenever I am swimming breaststroke really fast, especially in a race. The poem has a very interesting structure. It first starts describing how it feels when you're about to jump in the pool, then it describes how the swimmer feels when he is swimming in the pool, and finally it describes how the swimmer feels after he has completed the race.